What up, those sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. It's your boy J2DaR, and we're back with a special episode this week. You know what? Before we even start, let me give this shout out real quick. Let me give a shout out to my baby sister Yolanda. Today is her birthday, so shout out to baby sis for happy birthday. Happy birthday, sis. I love you, and I hope you're watching the show, and I hope you're enjoying your birthday. But now that I've introduced myself, let me get back to everybody's favorite, and I do mean favorite, even more favorite than me, co-host, Miss NikkiC. Everybody say what's up to Miss NikkiC.
What's up, y'all?
You know, Miss Nikki is in the building, so, you know, and she came with her entourage today, y'all. I don't understand what's going on. She bringing people to the show. Man, we gonna have to talk to y'all. We're gonna have to get on this later, y'all. We're gonna have to deal with this later, y'all. We're gonna have to get with this later. All right, but let's go ahead and get to this first topic. Miss Nikki, what's first?
All right, so let's start with the NBA. And did the voters get it right by putting Carmelo Anthony in the Hall of Fame on his first ballot?
Did they get it right? Wait a minute. We're only talking about a 10-time NBA All-Star, right? 2-time NBA All-Second Team, 4-time NBA Third Team, NBA Scoring Champion, NBA All-Rookie Team, 75th NBA Anniversary Team, 2003 NCAA Champion, and most outstanding players in the Final Four. Not to mention 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let me take that back. 3-time gold medal. 3-time gold medal.
3.
And at one time was the men's Olympian most high scoring player for the men's side. And he also won a bronze in 2004 Athens. Not to mention winning the gold in America's Vegas Championship. So, do I feel they got it right? No, there's only one way to put this for the man who I feel like he started his career in Denver, which Denver did an awesome job at drafting him.
Yes.
But his real career for me was in New York.
Yeah, when he played for the Knicks.
It was when he was with the Knicks. Mm-hmm. So it's only fitting to give it one song and one song only. And here it is.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
You better do it, Carmelo. Look, LeBron ain't finna get that.
He told y'all. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you why I played this song about Melo and why I played Dirt Off His Shoulders. And here's why. Melo came to the league in the same year as LeBron James, right? Melo got screwed over his Rookie of the Year. I truly believe that. Because in that same year, right, they gave it to LeBron James, who did not take the Cleveland Cavaliers to the playoffs. But the Denver Nuggets went.
Sure did.
With a young Carmelo Anthony. And if y'all can tell me anybody else on that team, I'm going to wait for y'all. Y'all can put it in the comments. But I can guarantee you this. If you take Carmelo off that Denver Nuggets team and he really would have went to the Pistons where he should have won.
Yeah.
Not only would he be first ballot, man. I mean, shit, he was already first ballot. But then we'll be talking about Carmelo with a ring and he would have won it in 04.
Yep, with Chance and them.
True. So you got to think about it. My man won a championship without a ring. And he didn't have to play 20-plus seasons like, LeBron Ramon James. Yeah, the hate's coming out today, y'all. Guess what? Special weekend. You know what? I told y'all, my sister's birthday's today. Mine's tomorrow.
And Auntie is here. Just saying. It's a special studio audience.
I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get to the audience in the background in a minute, y'all. I promise y'all I'm going to explain to y'all what's really, really going on. I promise y'all.
A special studio.
But, everybody just grab your drink, grab your smokes, and let's go on this great ride. So, do I think the voters got it right for Carmelo Anthony? Abso-freaking-lutely. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. First ballot, does not need to hold up anything. And you know what? I guarantee you the one thing you won't see, Miss Nikki. I can tell you one thing you won't see when it comes down to Carmelo.
What is that? What's that?
You will not see him saying, hey, No team better not draft my son.
Oh no, because Cayenne is the real deal. Shout out to him and Lala.
Pew Pew's fired. Pew Pew's fired.
Yeah. Shout out to him and Lala. They did a great co-parenting relationship, and they got their boy to where he need to be. He gonna be something special.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, this dude was just. I mean, it was just phenomenal at the things that Carmelo did. I mean, who? Even his nickname was just cool as shit. Just be Mello. His name was Mello. It ain't nothing annoying like King. Or something, annoying like that, right? It's nothing annoying to that point for me. But I will tell you this. Carmelo Anthony was one of my favorite players in the NBA, and I do mean that because, again, when he came into the league, I remember playing 2K with my homies. Shout out to my homie Deep. Shout out to my cousin Lamont, and he would confirm this. When we would hang out late nights, play 2K, I would beat that ass.
Oh, my God.
With Denver. They ain't want none.
Here we go.
They ain't want none of that smoke.
Here we go.
They ain't want none of that smoke. But either way, I'm just saying, that's just how it was. So, anyway, shout out to the Hall of Famers getting it right. Melo going to the Hall of Fame first ballot. I appreciate this. It's good for the NBA. What's next?
All right, so what about Ja?
Whoa.
Ja Morant has set the NBA on fire with his pew pew sign. He pow-powed the Golden State bench up on Tuesday night. He was warned by the NBA Wednesday about the hand gesture, and then he does it again against the Heat last night. Now, why do you think John's playing in the NBA's face after he just had a previous 25-game suspension with gunplay off the court?
That's because David Stern is not the NBA commissioner right now.
Oh, and there is breaking news. He was fined today.
Yeah, $75,000.
Mm-hmm.
$75,000 to a knucklehead who's already a millionaire.
Can I get a loan? I'm just saying, I just want a loan.
Y'all do have not understood.
This is the birthday show.
This is the birthday special show, y'all. I don't do this often, and I barely have people inside the show, right? But again, I'm going to get to it in a minute, so just wait till it. Just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. So here's the thing with Ja Morant, right? You get to the mountaintop. You are literally sitting at the mountaintop of the NBA, right? You were one of the people that were touting to be the face of the NBA.
The face of the
but
NBA.
you know what you can't do? You can't stop acting like you a thug. That's my problem with Ja Morant. Bro, let me get this straight. And let me be factual here, because it's all across the news, and it's not a secret.
Like he was brought up
it ain't like a
that.
secret, bro. You wasn't like you was brought out of the street. You was born in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, you're a suburban kid.
You're a suburban dude.
Yeah, you're a suburban
It ain't like
kid.
he was born in Saginaw where everything in the hood.
I know, right?
You wasn't in the PJ.
You wasn't in Memphis in the hood like that.
Y'all
You
had
just
a
turned hood when you got to
four-bedroom
Memphis.
ranch-style home. You lived in the suburbs. You're a cul-de-sac kid.
You just turned hood when you got to Memphis.
Yeah.
And I get the
I
rap,
get it, 'cause
the rap
Memphis is
scene
hood.
and everything else like that is a cultural reference for that. But let me be, I got to get this off my chest because I'm feeling some type of way. Because initially, all right, I got bashed for saying that the father is a problem because again he should be directing more of the leadership. I'm going to restate my claim here on my show. The father's to blame because again he needs to show direct leadership, right? Because again he wasn't brought up in no hood, right? You brought your son in you raised your son in the well community, so that's a conversation. But you know what ends up happening is this: somebody got ground, and as we say in our culture, right? Somebody's smelling themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when, you get to grow,
Ja feel that because he make the money.
Say it again, Miss Nikki.
Because he feels that he make the money. He
now say it again one more time for the church folks in the back.
He feels that he makes the money. He got the money. He pays for their lifestyle now. So he can do whatever the hell he want to do. And you can't do that when you on an NBA contract because there's a morality clause that's in your contract. You done already violated it one time before and got suspended. Oh,
Twice.
okay, I'm sorry, twice.
Twice.
Because he was out for about 8 games and
then got suspended for 25.
Yeah, your friend turned around and put
exactly
you on blast, and then you turned around and got suspended for 25.
So let me ask the question. Well, is it the company he keep, or is he just a dummy? I'm going to say this.
He's a dummy.
I think he a dummy.
Yeah. He's a talented dummy. That's what he is.
I think he's a dummy, and here's why.
I just want a loan.
A rich, talented dummy, and here's why. You know how many people who fight and work to get to the WNBA, to the NBA.
Yeah, plenty of boys.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know a dude from Grand Rapids, Michigan. His name is Chico. Probably one of the best point guards I ever seen with a ball. Right?
True.
Dude started varsity as a freshman. He was just that cold. Did Chico make it to the NBA, the D League, the G League, or any of them leagues?
Nope.
No. And Chico was talented.
True.
But to see John Morant waste his talent and not understand that, hey, the NBA pays you. You don't pay the NBA. It's not the other way, bro. You have to realize that you are just a clip away from being kicked out.
Yeah, because they're tired of that. They don't want that. They don't want that type of culture in the NBA. And and it's and not to sit up there and just knock John Morant, because I watch NBA almost every night, so I've seen other players do it. I just seen what's that boy named Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder.
But it's different. Everybody keep bringing up Dennis Schroeder. Everybody keep bringing up Mikal Bridges.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
they do it.
When they do it,
Anthony Edwards just did it the other night.
But when they do it, it's not did it at another team's bench. It's not been at another person out of another team. It's dead and it's a head shake. It's something toward that knot, but it's never directed toward a person. This nincompoop.
Yeah, he shot up the whole bench.
He
shot
taking
up 2 benches.
Hey, he's taking full clips
on his ops.
like he in the street.
And you ain't even that type of dude. You ain't that type of dude.
So I think Memphis is going to have to move him at the offseason.
Yeah, I think he's finna be traded.
They're not going to be able to happen. And the next team who takes the risk on him are going to have to take some extreme measures. And one of the measures is going to have to be like, look, I know you're coming, we're taking a chance on you, but the next thing what's not going to happen is your dad's not sitting courtside.
Hello.
The people you hang with are not going to be your friends anymore.
You don't think the NBA told him that shit?
I think the NBA never went to this extreme. And again, it's a different coming from the office versus coming from the team that cut your paycheck. That's the difference.
Hello.
Right? So you can either continue to be a millionaire or you can continue to be a dummy.
Well, he run everything. The daddy be sitting right down there next to Usher at
well, matter of fact, you know who's co-ownership of the
it's Usher Raymond.
You know what? Usher, talk to your boy.
Yeah.
Get him on the phone and say,
pretty sure he has.
Don't be a dummy.
It's too late now. He playing in their face, so $75K as a fine ain't finna do shit.
Hey, do you know in the NFL they are giving personal fouls and 15-yard penalties just for the
For slime.
real?
Yeah, for slime.
for the nose wipe?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I did it.
slime.
YouTube, leave me alone.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah.
But we know the culture in the NBA, and bro, if they already find you one time for this, just stay away for it. Again, it's career or no career.
I mean, and then you doing the stupid shit. Then you look. If you do it a damn again, then what? Then your ass suspended.
I mean, I'm almost with Jay Williams because Jay Williams said it best this morning. One, forget a fine. Don't make it a fine. Ban that shit from the NBA. And if you do it, automatic 50-game suspension. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what 50-game suspension does?
That cuts your check in half.
Not only does it cut your check in half, you cannot be a candidate for any NBA team, first, second, or third NBA team. You can't qualify for an NBA defensive team. You can't qualify for none of that shit. Do it a second time. Catch you later.
For real. You out. See ya.
This isn't personal. Right? And I feel like Adam
it's all about
Silver.
preserving that culture.
I
Because
feel like-
of what gun violence does to our neighborhood.
Exactly.
And to our kids and stuff like that.
And you know, excuse me. We've already had a situation in the NBA years and years ago where, and I want to say this involved Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, well, his dummy brought the gun, look.
To the locker room.
To the
These
locker
fools
room.
stood up. Why haven't y'all learned from the previous guys
And see
before
what
y'all?
What that got his ass.
I'm confused.
Talking about Gilbert Arenas.
So again, this brings me back to my point. Are we dumb or are we just dumb?
Talented dummy.
I agree with you with the talented dummy, but talent only gets you so far. Because the NBA is always going to say, I got a brand to protect. And the brand is going to be, hey, we'll get rid of your ass before we let you hurt us.
Yeah, because you only not only losing your NBA check, you losing endorsements behind this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's extra money on top of your NBA check.
Yes.
Because you want to sit up here and be,
Stupid.
yeah.
I'm out of la dummy.
Yeah, you want to be a dumbass.
So I really hope this young man get it right. I hope I ain't coming off too harsh about John Morant, but again, this just sounds like piss poor leadership, and I'm going to trip this down to the dad because again, as a parent myself, I don't give a shit how much money you make. And I brought you in this world, I take you out. And that is in our culture,
Not with these,
Just keep it real.
right?
Not with these some of these parents again, because his son, he feel that he make the money, he pay for their lifestyle, he gonna do. But then what's gonna happen when your ass get kicked out?
You know who
of
you
the
sound
NBA?
like? You know who you sound like?
You
know who you sound like when you just gave me that argument? Because I had an argument with him over the phone with that. You know who you sound like?
Who?
You sound like Vince.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like Vincent Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cuz I said your whole name on the show.
You name dropped.
Happy birthday to Vincent Mitchell, too, because his birthday coming
Yeah, his
up, too.
birthday. Yeah,
Happy
his
birthday to baby Vince, because damn, his birthday, too.
Yeah.
Yo, this is a birthday special in April. Y'all got to understand, my family is deep in April. Miss Nikki, what's next on the topic? I need to get off John Morant before I lose my Morant.
Well, the Lakers and the Warriors is a great rivalry, and they had a rivalry last night.
Man.
Now, my question is the rivalry between LeBron and Steph, or LeBron, Steph, and Dre?
I think it's number two. I think it's LeBron, Steph, Dre, and unfortunately Clay ain't there. But since Dre and Steph is still there, I gotta say it's Steph and Dre.
Yeah, because everybody wants a ring before they get the hell on. when they do their peace out.
And for me, when I think about it is,
I mean, all three of them.
the moves they made was intentionally meant to, again, make the playoffs with. If they didn't make that move for Jimmy Butler, do we think Golden State makes the playoffs?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah,
do we even talk about them as?
Right
Do we even talk about them as being being a
they,
title contender?
No, they wouldn't even be nowhere mentioned that.
Exactly. So adding Jimmy Butler to the thing makes it a little bit different. So I'm going to say it's LeBron, Steph, and Dre thing because again the three of them make for a good playoff. But this is how I envision.
But then you leaving out, the other trade. You leaving out Luka. He's
not a factor in this fucking trade.
Look,
he's not a factor in this trade. He just got here. he just got into this battle between. You got to understand the battle is deeper. This beef is deeper
because Jimmy Butler was a factor for Golden State.
He is.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
And that is a part of the reason why they are number 2 in the West.
2.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're number 2 in the
4.
West. Oh, they're number 4 in the West.
4.
She's just got a soft spot for him.
4 in the West.
Well.
And wait, 45-31. Yeah, I think that's 4 in the West because they're just right above the Pistons because they're 4, we're 5, and at one point in time we both were trending at the same.
Well, I'm just saying in the West, but not in the league.
Okay. So let me look at this. So you brought up Luka Doncic, right? Who played 38 minutes last night, went 6 for 7, 0 from 6 from 3.
Yeah, because his defense was shitty last night.
Hold on. Finished with 19 points. Oh, and my favorite stat, plus minus, and you know I love plus minus, right? His plus minus was a -3.
Oh, yeah. He played horrible last night.
3 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 7
that
assists,
was literally
8
a
rebounds.
playoff game for the Lakers and Golden State last night. Like a pre-playoff. Like what you're expecting to see was last night. Luka didn't show up.
I don't like it. I don't. This beef is really between LeBron, Draymond Green, Steph Curry.
Yep.
And you know what? I feel like the rivalry, when I'm picturing the rivalry, I'm picturing my dog Steph and Draymond walking into the arena every time they see LeBron like this. Hey, you gotta like it. Can we get it like we used to get it? Hey, cap on, and I got racks on.
Hey.
Oh, y'all gotta understand. Like, yo, them dudes don't like him, and here's why. LeBron James got too much credit.
Yeah, a lot of credit.
We give him way too much credit.
He sure got credit for the Olympic win, and when it was actually Steph that did it.
There you go. Talk about it, Miss Nikki. Go, you know what?
I was mad about that.
Go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get yours off while I handle this drink real quick.
Because they should have gave Steph the MVP instead of LeBron. But that was for LeBron stack pad ass. That was something for him. I guess with Steph, he was just, not like I'm just happy to be here kind of shit. But, he let him have that moment. But that NBA championship, because all of them fought it. All them boys fought it.
So if you had to say, if it was one boy,
and they look, Steph want to stop playing. He got kids. He got children growing up. Riley, what? 11?
Yeah, boy.
12?
And LeBron got a grown ass champ in the league.
Yeah, he got a champ in the league.
That's trash.
Anyway, the fact of the matter is they got kids and they want to spend. They're 40 and up, retired, and I don't blame them. I'm with Steph. If we gonna make this run, we gotta make this run this year, cause that's it. Him and Draymond, I believe it. They finna get out.
There's no way I'm ever going to turn against the hometown dude.
Yeah.
I'm never turning against it. I'm never going to turn around, turn my back against a Saginaw legend and Draymond Green.
Yeah, woo!
Never.
Never.
So that's why I feel like this beef is just the three of them. And the moves that they make are made to make them champions.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I appreciate about Golden State because they loyal to the core.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm hoping that, again, when it comes to my Pistons, we'll get there. We'll get there too.
I know, right?
Right? But this is definitely a three-way beef. It used to be a four-way beef when Clay was there, but since Clay is now over Dallas, he ain't in here no more. But this is definitely between Dre, Steph, and LeBron, and I do not see if this was a 7-game series or this was the actual playoffs right now.
They finna sweep the
Lakers.
Lakers.
You say sweep? I say the Lakers only win 2 games. This is a 6-game series. This doesn't go 7.
I don't know.
This does nowhere near close to 7.
I say they sweep them.
Even with Luka on the
I'm
team.
with you on that one, Miss Nikki.
What's next?
Okay, well, the Pistons lose back-to-back games, and with 7 games left, and the playoffs around the corner, will the Pistons win tonight and lock in the 5th or 6th seed? I say yes.
They better. That's all I'm saying.
This is probably going to be the funniest episode.
It's the birthday episode.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my god.
My bad. My bad. Go Pistons. That's all I'm saying. Oh, we are live, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
So we're going to lock it in for the 5th or 6th seed.
I'm trying to get my mind right.
Oh, sorry.
Here's the thing. If we take the 5th seed, right? Then that means we're playing the Indiana Pacers first round.
Oh, that's Halliburton now.
It
And the
is.
boys.
You're right.
And that's going to be a good series.
No, it's not, because that just means we're going to lose.
No,
This
don't
means
say
we're
that.
right out of the first round. The regular season, the Indiana Pacers beat us 3-1. Right?
But you got to have faith.
I understand. I understand the word faith.
George Michael.
Right? But when I'm looking at stats, and what's happening, there is no way we get past them in the first round. But there's a team that we do have an opportunity to get by in the first round. That will be them sorry-ass New York Knicks. Sorry, cuz I know you watching. I know you a Giants fan, and I know you a Knicks fan. And I love you like a fat kid love cake.
What's cause of that?
Natalie Robinson.
Huh?
Damn, you got me calling out names on the damn YouTube.
Hey.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Look, don't be putting my people in the pain.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, I'm just a guest. That's all I'm saying. I'm just a guest.
See, this is why we don't have guest over.
Well, hey, we just keeping it real.
But I'm pretty sure she's a straight up New York Knicks fan, right?
She is.
And if we play the Knicks, right, we really have an opportunity to beat them. And here's why. I think Big Cat soft as shit.
Oh, hell yeah, on the inside. JD will eat his ass up.
No Julius Randle, no DiVincenzo over there. They gone. They in Minnesota.
Eat them up like Pac-Man.
Right? So then basically all we got to do is Jalen Brunson, and he's a one-man show, and he can't carry it all by himself. In a 7-game series, you think he's not going to get tired beating with us? Again, these young men in Detroit have invoked those 04, go to work.
Oh, yeah,
Pistons.
they ain't playing.
But they also invoke those Bad boy
boys.
Bad boy, yeah. Go bad boys.
Yeah,
Right.
honey, when they swung on Minnesota, when Stewart was sitting up there tearing his head up down there on the floor.
That's a good mixture to have both of those teams to put together. So I say that, saying that if we see the Knicks at the 6th seed, with us locking in the 6th, I'm cool with that. I'll be okay with us being at the 6th seed because, again, that just means the next round, if we run up with Indiana or Milwaukee, they're going to be beat up and bruised because, again, they had to play each other.
Yep.
So, is this a game of chess? Yeah, absolutely. I hope JD already said this to the team, had a conversation with them, said, hey, where y'all guys want to play? But knowing these young men, they probably say, yo, give us 5 because we ain't scared of Indiana.
I know that's right.
But as a fan, fuck that, I am.
I'm not.
I got faith.
I got total faith in my boys. Look, I got my
You can
cup.
play that song. Gotta have faith.
I got my cup. I'm ready. I'm always ready. And I'm never sliding on my team, but when it all breaks down to it, again, we have injuries that we haven't been able to come back from. Cade still hurt.
Yep, Tobias out.
Tobias still in and out of the games.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jay Ivan's not back.
They just need to tighten up.
And then we just got back from the 1-game suspension from Ron Holland and Marcus Sasser and Isaiah Stewart. So I think if we're going to play this, and we should play this smart, let's go ahead and lock up the 6th seed. I'm not saying we lose tonight because I want to play my song.
Yes, play that song. Hey.
Oh, we getting we getting a
Yeah.
oh snap, we getting
Yes, play that song.
Now, hey, don't jinx it and you play the song. And
Somebody told me to play the song,
Play that
y'all.
song.
Look,
Y'all know what
it's
happened.
a special studio audience.
You know
over
what?
here.
Just because somebody in the audience and said play the song,
Play that song.
I'm gonna play it for y'all.
All right then.
I'm you know what?
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Rock it.
You know what? Miss Nikki said, do not play this song prematurely.
Yeah, you're gonna jinx it. Don't do it, but go ahead. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
It is my birthday.
Yes. Oh, you need to play that 50 Cent song too.
No, I ain't playing that song. I'm gonna play the song that really matters.
Okay.
And you know what? We do play tonight, so let's go ahead and get it You know what? I'm feeling it. Fuck it. I got my Cade jersey on. Fuck it.
There you go.
You know what? Let me go ahead and play this song for y'all because I love y'all.
Hey.
You know the Pistons won again.
Bitch.
Hey.
Pistons won again. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Juju Watkins wins women's best basketball player in college 2025. Was it the right selection?
Absolutely. Who you gonna
Yeah, ain't nobody but
who you
Juju.
gonna put in front of Juju? I know you ain't gonna put Paige Beckers.
No.
I mean, even though I like FloJo, but again, none of them people were Juju
Ain't
Beckers.
nobody Juju. I just hate that she's out.
I hate that she was out, and like I said, they ran up on UConn. They lost. Would they would have won if UFC would have won if they would have had Juju Watkins in that game?
She definitely would have made a difference. Yes.
Exactly. So therefore, it was rightfully so. So, do I think the reporters got it right in awarding this the women's basketball player best basketball player of the year to Juju? Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
The question is, does Juju actually stay for another year, or does she leave?
I think she's gonna go to the NBA. I mean WNBA. I think she won out of there.
Think so? So you think she gonna go into the same draft with Paige Beckers?
Why not? She's a better player.
They can't.
So what?
I mean, we'll have the whole Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark comparison
Okay,
again.
so we'll do it again. So what?
Without the whole ring point ceremony and all that other shit.
You don't know how these girls be, but I mean, you know, if they the best this year, then let it ride.
Okay.
You want Juju to have her own year where she get her own rookie
I do.
of the year.
I
you
do.
know, all of that.
Because I'm biased. I told everybody from the get-go on this at episode 1 of this show, hey, thank you for joining. But you're going to get
Biased
truth?
commentary.
You're going to get some truth with a bunch of biased freaking commentary. And guess what? The biased commentary comes with people I like. And unfortunately, Juju is one of them.
I'm just saying, Juju could pull it out.
So you saying Juju still going number 1 after being hurt and watching Paige Beckers, who has the potential to win an NCAA Women's Championship and still go number 1?
Yeah, I got faith in Juju. Juju been that girl all year. Come on now.
Yeah, she's good. Where you been?
Did you not just see how the WNBA flopped from damn Caitlin Clark?
They flopped. Okay.
Oh yeah, the flock just went over there.
Oh yeah. So what? And we flopped for
So who you
Angel
think?
Reese.
So who you think is going? Who you think is
And
going
we
to say
flopped for
is the
Angel
bigger
Reese.
star? Exactly.
And we flopped for Angel Reese.
Yeah, we do. But guess what? They also have posts out there about Angel Reese. How she does this, she does that. So
Okay, so
it's
what?
more negative posts out there about Angel Reese than it is positive.
Well, that's because Angel
And I'm a
Reese
fan of Angel Reese.
is young and she said she tired of paying that high ass rent.
Hey, me too.
She said she tired of paying them $8,900 a month.
She in
said,
Chicago. What
"Fuck
she expect?
that."
Rent high as shit in Chicago.
That's why I said, go get you a house, girl.
Rent high as shit. Rent is extremely high in Chicago.
Yeah, she said she tired of paying $8,900 a month for a high rise. She want a house.
$8,900 a month. I give me a damn mansion. Get that high rise. Get a freaking mansion.
Well, she stays in the city.
Lord have mercy.
Move out and get a mansion.
Shout out to Juju, man. I really hope you. I don't know. I would like to see you in the WNBA, but there's some. It'll be interesting if you do stay another year because there is somebody else who also decided to forego going to WNBA. Definitely one of the college players on the women's side. She's definitely one of the top players in there. She decided to stay her senior season, but we'll probably get into that later. But shout out to Juju. What's next?
Oh yeah, the sponsored portion.
Oh, right. What? Well, who's our sponsor today?
Our sponsor is Vini Decor.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me get y'all explain something. If y'all ain't hit the link below to get y'all personalized Vini Decor personalized cup, y'all tripping. I got 2 of them. What y'all waiting on? Hit the link below. Get your personalized cup, candle, shot glass, whatever you can think of. She got you covered. Pimp cup, whatever you can think of. She got that too. Matter of fact, that's a special guest of the damn. That's laughing and talking shit in the background.
Hey.
She in the building. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to show you who does all my cups for me. Well, you ain't got no choice because you got to come over here now. That's what happens when you over here. You want to talk and be in the background. That's what happens.
Just say, hey,
So come on over. Come on
She
over.
ain't gotta get on there. She said she don't want to get on.
Yeah, I got my work clothes on and everything.
See, talking all that smack and then didn't get a sponsorship and then don't want to be seen on camera.
Just say, please shop Vini's Decor.
So before we move on, Vini, what is the email that people can email you on to shop and get one and order one of your specialized cups, shot glasses, candles that you provide?
They can email me at vini51@gmail.com.
Y'all heard it. That's vini51@gmail.com. Miss Nikki, snaps. Before I even move on to that, after we just finished the sponsorship, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you guys get all of the notifications whenever we upload a show. And trust me, shorts are coming soon. And our first live show is coming up on draft night, so you guys get ready to tune in. Me and Miss Nikki going live. We in here.
Go live. Finna go live.
Yes.
Go live, finna go live.
We love you all, fans. Thank you.
What's
We
next?
appreciate you.
What's next?
All right, so jaeJohnson says she's returning to LSU and foregoing the NBA to play her senior season. Good job. Get your
That
degree,
is
baby.
who I was talking about.
Yeah, get your
Here's
degree.
the thing, like, yo, if
that basketball
If
shit
Juju-
don't work out,
if Juju stays, that's her competition. Floja.
and that's gonna be good too.
Yes.
Why do we want to do that? Why do we want to do that?
I can see that too. Because now you
better
want
jump.
everybody to have their own rookie season
Yes.
and all of that. They can't do it. It's too much talent.
I'm selfish.
I don't care. It's too much talent.
Miss
And
Nick,
let
you
the
ready to
girls
jump?
be.
Let's jump.
Nah, we don't jump. We ain't gonna jump on Mrs. Birthday.
Oh, my bad.
But it's a lot of talent out there. So I mean, even if Juju stays, and she plays against FloJo. I mean, that's great for women's basketball.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to see it. Either way, I want to see it. It's pushing those girls forward.
Yes.
Let's go.
Women power.
I want Juju to go first, and here's why.
Okay.
Because that just means FloJo gonna dominate the NC women's side by herself. Which means when it comes to draft year, next year, it's all hers. There is it'll be no question of who will be the rookie of the year that year. But there's only one person I can think that can compete and fight with rookie of the year for Paige Beckers. And that's Juju. So I need that. That's just like them on Zeus when they say they need their boy.
Do you
So you
need that?
feeling it right now?
Yeah, I need Juju to go ahead and declare.
Do you need that?
I need Juju to declare.
So he's fiending right now.
I need Juju to declare. So that way, it clears the way for my girl FloJo.
Okay.
Right?
We got you.
LSU will be the women's national basketball champions next year in the NCAA. Right? And I get to enjoy Juju and Paige go both head to head in the WNBA next season. I get both. It's a
That's what
win-win
I
for me.
said. This is a win-win. But even if Juju stays at USC,
We're talking about somebody draft stock and money.
so what?
I don't given what
Miss Nikki.
looking at the team
Yeah.
needs and given who's going to happen. You know what happens next year?
What happened?
You know what team starts next year? The
What?
expansion team. That's led by no other than Serena Williams. She's co-owner of it. The Golden State, whatever their name.
Oh
is.
yeah, out there. Okay, so they got an expansion team now out in Cal.
Exactly. And then you have other teams coming back. Like again, you know what team they want to bring back? The Detroit Shock.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We got you.
Forget my wish, it all plays out best. And again, I get my biasness in all of it. Win-win situation here.
All right then.
What's next?
We ain't mad at you.
Well, let's change the topic. Let's change the topic and talk baseball real quick. The whole AL Central is 2-4.
Trash.
Dang.
What are we doing? Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
My Tigers over there, the Guardians over there. There's a bunch of teams over there that's 2-4. What's going on? Trash. That's my immediate reaction. Trash. Well, my second reaction? Trash.
Okay. Trash and trash. All right.
It's simple.
It's a whole dumpster fire over
How
this
the whole AL Central got the same damn record? 2-4, 2-5.
And they playing each other. The fuck?
That's the part I'm trying to figure out.
Wait a minute.
All of
I
it,
gotta take a
right.
sip on that one.
I have no idea what's going on in the AL Central, but hopefully my Tigers wake up and get it right because again, the division is for theirs to be
I
taken.
know, right?
It's not like the Guardians or any other team over there in the AL Central is running away with the division right now.
I mean, it was just opening day.
No. You gotta understand because what we did last year was had to come back by like 20 plus games. We literally had to fight to make the playoffs. But now that it's the beginning of the season, we're playing like we did at the start of the season last year. We don't need to do that. That's just going backwards.
Yeah, true. I agree with you on that one.
The division is wide open. Ball out right now, and then I'm not saying, flame out at the
But if you
season.
ain't got it right now, you just ain't got it.
I disagree. We still got it. I just don't understand how we're losing those games. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, all you do is just go to Detroit and talk
We
to
kept
the
the
boys
same
and
players.
ask them that
We
question.
didn't lose anybody major. We didn't add anybody major, which means we still got the same roster. So what changed? Nothing. Just a different year.
Well, y'all did some a la Dallas Cowboys shit when it came to the Detroit.
I know, right?
No moves, no changes. And you expect, look, you're going to get the same shit when you don't make changes and you don't make moves.
So you
to
basically
improve.
you're saying the Detroit Tigers that don't
Look,
understand
they
the
in the
definition
same
of insanity.
goddamn boat. Yeah, you can expect a change or any difference if you're not trying to improve your team and you just gonna go with the same folks
Horrible.
and they not doing shit and they still doing the same thing, you gonna get the same result.
Horrible.
Moving on.
Horrible. Moving on. What's next?
Right, so the New York Yankees are using torpedo bats.
Cheaters.
And they got 9 home runs on the first game.
Fuck
But
cheaters.
notice how Aaron Judge
Fucking
says he doesn't need one.
Cheaters.
Is it cheating?
Their whole fucking stadium is a goddamn cheat code. Fuck you talking about? They got the shortest home run line from line to line, from right field to left field. They got the shortest distance to home run. I think it's like 320 feet. The shortest out of any other ballpark. It is easier to hit a home run in Yankee Field than it is to hit a field in a goddamn ballpark in the hood.
Now, can I ask you to do one thing? For the people in the back that don't know what a torpedo bat is, give the long, short version of it.
The long, short version of it. Okay, I thought I had a bat around here somewhere.
You did.
Where is my bat? I got a bat somewhere. Where did I stick it? Is it in this closet? Is that bat in that closet?
It used to be by the door, but you took it away from it.
Did I move it from the door?
Yeah, you moved it from the door.
All right, so give me a second, y'all, because I'm gonna show you guys the difference between a regular bat and a torpedo bat. Because I also feel like the Yankees are cheating. Not like I said, I already felt like the damn I already felt like the stadium. You can't find it, that's fine. I already felt like the stadium is a cheat code, but the simple fact that they're using torpedo bats, and here's the definition of a torpedo bat, right? Ah, there it is. So this is a regular sized bat, right? Sweet spot sitting right in here. Basically what they did, Yankees did, scientists that they have on staff, took the sweet spot that's in the bat right here, took it from right in here and moved it down in here, which makes this tiny piece a little bit bigger, right? Bigger than it is. So the sweet spot is this small, now it's big. Butt cake, same weight, same distance, same everything to a regular baseball bat. So basically the Yankees are basically playing with aluminum bats in a doggone MLB,
Right.
and knocking home runs out of the park. That's the reason why their scores are looking like 20-3, or they're playing baseball on Xbox. Either way, I feel it's a tad bit cheating. But unfortunately, the torpedo bat is in regulation.
Yep. And they using the hell out of it.
It is a regulation thing. How the hell? So not only is it easy to hit a home run out of New York, but now you're using torpedo bats, and now you're running up the score. Aaron Judge said he ain't using it because he knows it's a cheat code. The best player on the Yankees says I'm not using it because he feels like it's the best. It's a cheat code.
Aaron don't need it.
He said I don't need it.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't need it.
But you got players like Jazz Chisholm
Crushing the hell out of that bitch.
crushing it, crushing that joker.
He said, well, I need it. Aaron don't need it.
And he got a nasty little bat flick with it too. Ah, my goodness. What are we doing? MLB, get this in check. Outlaw the damn torpedo bat. Even though I know it's legal, I don't care. Still outlaw it. What's next?
Now, breaking news. Oh, excuse me. Finally, the Dallas Cowboys made a move. Who? I digress, people. I digress.
Wait.
I digress from the earlier subject. They finally made a move, and then they added Joe Milton to back up Dak.
That's the move?
That's the
Wait, that's the whole offseason move?
well, shit. That that one no. Well, you know what? Again, I digress.
Let me give you guys some stats on Joe Milton. Joe Milton was born here in Florida, right? In Peoria, Florida. In 2018, he backed up Shea Patterson at Michigan. And then in 2020, he started 3 games at Michigan. And then transferred out in 2020 and then was named the starting quarterback for the Tennessee Volunteers in 2021. I remember Joe Milton III. This isn't fucking exciting at all.
That's right.
This doesn't move the meter at all for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, fans. This does absolutely nothing for y'all. Is this better than the backup quarterback that you had? Absolutely. Is this better than Dak Prescott? No. Does this make the team better? No. You added a backup. Jerry Jones, what are you doing, pimp?
He trying to make Dallas great again. Not with no
Next. Next. No,
Well, we got.
I ain't got nothing to say after that. Just go to the next topic automatically.
Oh, breaking news. NFL legend Julio Jones retires. What team should he retire under? I say the Falcons.
There is one team and one team only that deserves
Dirty Birds.
the recognition to say Julio Jones retired under this flag. And that's the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes, he's a Falcon.
Julio Jones is a Falcon forever.
Yes. Number 11.
I don't care what team, the Tennessee Titans or whatever other team he
Tampa
played.
Bay a little bit.
He did play for. I don't care about none of those teams.
But he need to retire from the Atlanta
The
Falcons.
team that made Julio for me, and I watched his career from Alabama
Yep.
to Atlanta,
Is a
through the
long-
high of his career, and all the way when it crashed through the end. And it has to be the Atlanta Falcons,
Atlanta.
the only team.
Dirty Birds.
I appreciated Julio Jones. Hey, he was always one of my picks for fantasy football if I was able to draft him. And trust me, I would draft him before I would draft a quarterback.
Yep.
Because Julio was just that man. It's sad to see him go, but it'd be interesting to see if he makes first ballot Hall of Fame. Does he have the potential?
Yes, he does. Most definitely.
Absolutely, but my only problem is that, that one Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl against the Patriots.
That exactly.
Oh my God. Wasn't no booty shaking in Atlanta that night.
That one Super Bowl could hold him from making first ballot Hall of Fame.
Bro.
Now, if they hold him to that standard, then they got to hold Matt Ryan to that same standard.
Yep.
Right? But again, we'll see what happens. Congratulations to Julio Jones.
Connect to a bad person.
Shout out to Julio for making for on retirement, and let's see what the next night brings. I hope he either goes on coaching or to the broadcast, but I'm actually hoping it's coaching.
Yeah, I want him to go to coaching.
Don't go in that broadcast booth, man, because that thing is a.
Oh, it's a beast. It's eating them. It's eating them alive up there in that broadcasting booth. Stay out of it.
Go to coaching.
Go
Julio.
to coaching, Julio.
What's next?
As always, we have to end it with the Lions.
Okay.
Right? So, General Manager Brad Holmes said that they are still in contact with Zadarius Smith. Will he lower the price tag to re-sign with the Lions?
I hope so.
I hope he does. I hate that they cut him in the first place.
Price tag was too high. Brad has this mentality like he likes to go into free agency, but into the draft for so much money, and then
he's
be
a
able to pick up
1099 employee.
and have to pick up players later. But
Right.
he's not a fan of spending all his money and then being over. But Zadarius Smith on the other side of Adrian Hutchinson. And we didn't get to see that last season because Hutch was injured. Come on, man.
But that could be beautiful.
Let's go ahead and make this signing now because if we try to swing for Trey Hankerson, it's going to cost too much. So why trade for Hankerson when we already had Smith over there?
Yeah,
he already likes it there.
Yeah, he likes it.
Matter of fact, hell, his girlfriend is already over there.
Cashed off.
Man came to Detroit and got one of the coldest women in the city. Cash.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cash Dog. I know we say let Brad cook. I know we keep saying this, but bruh, if
Brad,
we wait too much longer,
yeah, you got a broker this.
He gonna be gone. He gonna go somewhere else, and we gonna be screwed.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna be
Detroit.
And we're gonna be looking for another end to try to pair up with Hutch again, and we're gonna end up in the same doggone boat. So let's go ahead and fix this now. Let's sign Smith. Let's come to a great compromise. And let's go ahead and lock up that defensive end position. What's next?
All right, so our last topic. Next year, we got number changes for some of your favorite Lion players.
That is going to be very fun, right? So, this is crazy. So I know some of y'all is used to seeing Jahmyr Gibbs in number 26. No, he's going back to his original number, not from Alabama, from Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know he went to Georgia Tech, but I do. It's going back to number 0.
Okay.
Right? And our favorite wide receiver over there, right? J-Mo. He going back to his Alabama number.
Okay, so everybody's switching up.
Because
Okay.
we lost Ife, and Ife held this previous number. And Ife, he didn't want to pay the toll for it. So he was like, I just wait for Ife to leave. Ife left, and now he's going back to number 1. Right? The other thing is, because again, this could have happened last year. You know who wore number 0 last year?
Who that?
For the Lions? T. Arnold. Didn't T. Arnold and Jahmyr Gibbs come in at the same time?
Yes, they did.
Yo, why you just get the number to him then? So T. Arnold is going from 0, and he's going back to his Alabama number 6. Ennis Rakestraw is going from 9 to 15. So we got a few number changes. Broderick Martin is going from 96 to his normal 99 at defensive tackle. And our new people that's coming in, we will find one of my favorite wide receivers, especially from Michigan, Mr. Ronnie Bell, coming in wearing number 10. DJ Reader coming in wearing number 4. And Rock Ya-Sin is coming in wearing his favorite number 2-3. We all know how they're superstitious about these numbers, but I appreciate all these changes that's coming in. But that's my thoughts on the number changes. I can't wait for the season to start. Let's go Lions.
I know that's right.
So today's show's been special today. As you guys see, we got the owner and creator of Vina Decor in the building. It is a special episode today.
The birthday.
Because not only is it my
Birthday
sister's
episode.
birthday, it is my birthday tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday! Woo!
So we out here tomorrow. So if you
J to the R.
So if you're looking for J to the R, right, you want to come hang out and, donate to your boy Cash App, just drop it low and I'll make sure I drop the Cash App below.
Let's
But anyway, we're going to be at the Catalyst tomorrow.
South St. Pete on the
And South St.
Deuces.
Pete and the Deuces, celebrating your boy's birthday. That's what we doing. So I told you guys this was a special episode. That's the reason why we had the owner of Vina Decor in here.
Yes.
Right? So we had some special in the building. And we had your guys' very favorite co-host, Miss NikkiC, in the building as always.
All right, y'all.
And this has been another episode of AwwDacity Sports. I'm your host, J to the R, signing out. And I'm here with your favorite co-host, Miss NikkiC.
All right, y'all.
And we'll catch y'all at the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.